Because that's that storm that's right in front of you. You run. Then you stand still and thinking that person is gone, right? Because the wall that you put up, fussing them out and cussing them out, and you think you in full control, right? And you know, he's standing over here, and then you see Tommy over there. Tommy look better than Billy over there. Let me go over here to Tommy. Because Tommy is lighter than Billy, because Billy is dark. Tommy light skin. Billy, you ain't working. Tommy's working. Those are things that we see in the natural. But not knowing that God is still taking you through the same test until you pass it. And then when you look at him, ooh, he makes me feel so good. Oh, my knees getting weak. This one over here is still waiting on you. But you're trying to get to that one. But you really can't get to that one right there. Because you got to work that spirit out over here. Then we find ourselves going back and forth like it's like ping pong. Back and forth. No, I'm still on the storm now. You go back and forth because you are afraid of recognizing who you really are.
That's wow. Wow, that is good.
Because those feelings that you have and that wall that you brought up is causing you not to understand who you really are. And who you really are is who God made you to be. So be it good or bad, embrace what God placed in you. And then when he gets ready to pull it out of you, just learn to let it go. You know why we don't let it go? Because when he pulls it out, it hurts. Deeply rooted emotions, deeply rooted thoughts, deeply rooted, your very being from the time you was a little kid. God said it's time for me to pull that out of you. And the only way that I can pull it out of you is if you're going through the storm. Because I can't just pull it out and it comes out. This is deeply rooted. So what are our deeply rooted issues? Our deeply rooted issues is that we feel that we're not worthy enough. And when you feel that you're not worthy enough, when God is calling you to do something, you're not going to do it. Because your feelings is telling you you're not worthy enough. We're still in the storm now. I'm not losing anybody. Because I'm going to help you today. A lot of times God got to take you around and bring you right back. Boom, here you go. How many times you going to run?
My God.
How many times you want to keep on crying? How many times you want to get down on your knees and beg me for the same thing? And I'm telling you, I'm getting ready to change it, but every time I get ready to change it, you pull back. God took me to a story in the Bible, and I couldn't understand why he showed me this story. I'm like, why are you taking me into the Old Testament, Lord? You know, I don't understand that. He says, because a lot of times you got to read the story. You got to know the story behind the story.
Yeah.
It's like what you're reading for face value, that's not what it really is. So if you read it over and over and over and over, there is a message that he's trying to get to you. So he had me read about Isaac. Right? And when I was reading about Isaac, I don't know if you remember when I said it before, Isaac was a twin. And before Isaac was even born, he was already declared the one with the birthright, which means the one that has everything. And we thinking birthright means I ain't got no troubles in my life, I'm good to go. You know, I'm covered under the blood. You know, nothing wrong is ever going to happen to me. But that was on the contrary. Isaac dealt with more than his other twin. But remember, God spoke a word before he was even born. Spoke a word to his mother to let his mother know that he is the chosen one. But every time Isaac tried to take his place, his mom fought him not to take his place because his mom wanted the other twin to have the birthright. right? So he ends up marrying his two cousins.